And now, broadcasting from the Ginger and Baker studio in the heart of the Music District in beautiful Old Town Fort Collins, Colorado, it's Live at Lunch here on KRFC 88.9 FM, streaming live at krfcfm.org. I'm your host today, David V., and today's special musical guest is King Cardinal.
No, it's a weekend, I don't feel like going out. Maybe it's my age, probably it's something else. It's not your dad on my birthday, that can't be good luck. She said, stop being so morbid, won't you at least try to have a little fun? So I'm looking for a Bluebird day, a little change, but there's something I can't shake. Gonna be alone and get a little stoned without thinking of the last decade. Maybe with time I'll be refined, but that'll come with age. Still I can't, no I can't let it go. Last night someone stole my bike. Today my novel was packed. The world's not against me, no, it just doesn't give a damn. She said, one day you're just a pair of shoes hanging from a telephone wire. Might as well get scuffed up, muddy, and leave this world tired. So I'm hoping for a Bluebird day, a little change, but there's something I can't shake. I'll be alone and get a little stoned without thinking of the last decade. Maybe with time I'll be refined, but that'll come with age. Still I can't, no I can't let it go. Remember last summer when you sold me out? I came running back to you with just a touch of doubt. Your hands can't lie, but still you carried me home. And I wanna see your face, it's just the color of your bones. mom and dad flowers in a pot of gold. And I watered them trees but never saw them grow. And we lost our footing, we lost the moon. And I stumbled in the dark and now I lost you too. Well, things change, yeah, yeah. Things change, yeah, yeah. So damn this old machine for keeping me from sleep. This pop beats simple, but it beats so deep. Don't give me no hope unless you bring relief. And I wanna be calm, yeah, I wanna be cool. But really what I want for you to hurt like I do. Well, things change, yeah, yeah. Things change, yeah, yeah. So damn this old machine. Oh, damn this old machine. Oh, damn this old machine for keeping me from sleep.
King Cardinal here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Let's introduce the band. We have Brennan on guitar and vocals, Jonah on guitar, Jess on keyboards back there, Kramer on bass, and Tate on drums. And I'm going to start out speaking today with Brennan Mackey. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Great. You guys are from Denver.
We sure are.
How'd you originally get together?
Well, I moved from Chicago and started the band right when I got into town, and it was kind of more of a solo act. And then around 2015, I met Kramer and all of his friends, and they just joined the band. There was a band. They all quit, and then our friend Jamie was like, my roommates all play, and Kramer was one of them. And they all joined, and then it was...
What brought you guys together? A general like of the same style of music, or I mean, was there something that brought you guys together musically?
That certainly doesn't hurt. I know that when I met Kramer and those guys, I found out that they were a big fan of the first Third Eye Blind record. And I was like, all right, I'm going to like these guys.
Not just the first.
All of them, huh?
Not all of them, the first three.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That certainly helps. And then
Is that what you listened to when you're growing up?
growing up,
Yeah.
listen to it now.
But I just...
Yes.
What were your influences in
For
Chicago
me,
and New York?
I was a big emo kid.
Yeah,
So
really?
a lot of like Saves the Day was another record that through being cool that me and Kramer shared. Like Brand New, Taking Back Sunday, Weezer, big Weezer guys. Then, obviously go to college and learn about other music.
Sure.
Learn about indie music and folk and jam stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's influencing how you guys are writing now? Are you all into that style?
Yeah, I think it's I'm always looking for new music to listen to. So, yeah, all the new stuff kind of melds in to make what King Cardinal is becoming. I would say.
Always been a guitarist, or did you start out with something else?
I've always been a guitarist. Yes.
Mhm.
I guess I played clarinet for one semester in 5th grade.
Did that help you get to read notes and things like that?
It helps nothing.
Maybe that's why you're not playing anymore.
Right? No, yeah, I've always been a guitar player. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are working on actually you have a brand new album good to go.
Yeah, so we've been releasing singles over the last couple of years. We've been kind of going the DIY route and recording at Ben Woligoski's studio, Clubhouse Recorders, which Ben is not with us today.
Okay.
But he plays pedal steel. We've been recording kind of experimenting with sounds, trying different instrumentations, different styles, and we kind of came to the conclusion that it does actually fit together in a cohesive album. So,
And the name of the new album is?
Landlines. It'll be out on January 26th.
And speaking of January 26th, you guys have a big album release show there at Globe Hall in Denver.
Right. Globe Hall.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
All right.
Koos and, I guess we can say it now.
Yeah.
Hunter James and the Titanic will be playing with us as well. It's going to
Wonderful.
be a good time. We got a lot of stuff planned. It's going to be...
Are you doing digital only? Or are you doing CD, vinyl?
Oh, no, we're doing it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
all
guess
streaming
not tapes.
platforms and
No tapes, but...
no
maybe down the
cassettes
line.
yet.
Yeah, we'll have CDs and vinyl.
Excellent.
Yeah, and digital.
Good. Well, you know, I'm going to speak with a couple of the other guys here too, and we've got a little extra time, so let's talk here. Since you mentioned that you'd been doing so much work with Kramer here, let's talk a little bit about you. What was the band that you were in when that broke up? And
I didn't mention that.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I played in a bunch of
multiple bands,
bunch
yeah?
of bands in Denver throughout the years.
Speaking of that, are you playing in other bands now?
Yeah, I mean,
Give them a shout out.
Maybe what constitutes a band is always changing too, because some are just more active than others.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Joel does a lot of solo stuff, but when he does stuff with a band, I usually play with Covenhoven.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we've had him up.
Who else? I've been playing with Patrick Detlefs, with Jess.
Nice.
I've been playing with Jess.
Do you have an outside job, or are you just musician?
Just music.
Well, then that's why you have to play with so many, apparently, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
no downtime.
Yeah. I also have like a recording studio in Denver that I'm working with a bunch of other people to. Oh, I play with Wes Watkins too. Working on some music with him.
Wow. Well, your last album, you guys had a big professional producer who did a lot of work with big name bands and stuff. So this time you're kind of doing it DIY yourself here?
Yeah, this one we figured we've got the resources and the talent, so it's like why not just do it ourselves and take our time and
instead of having to go some big city and drop a bundle of cash and
exactly.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with
You can spend
DIY
5
if you
years
can
on
get
a
it
song.
done yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Are you pretty happy with the results?
Yeah, we're super happy. Yeah, and we've got this one ready, and we got another one that's done. We're just mixing another record, so we got a lot coming out. Yeah.
Are you going to do the singles route for that other one too? In addition,
I think we will, but it'll be a little more concise, where it'll be like maybe six singles, and then a full album at the end.
other than that January 26th Globe Hall show, do you have any other things happening here January, February?
I don't think we have anything. We're just focusing on
Getting it
this
album
one.
out.
So if you want to see us, this is the one you got to come
That's
to.
the one show. Globe Hall's got enough room to get you all in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, what are you going to play for us next?
We are going to play the lead single. I guess they're all singles, right?
They're all singles.
The lead song off the new album called More.
King Cardinal.
be on my knees, I'll be on my knees, I'll be on. Begging, darling, please, stay with me. Stay with me. I'll be making sparks, I'll be making sparks, I'll be making something in the dark, something in the dark. What I need, little sweet. How can I want you a little more, a little more? How can I want you a little more, a Cause I could leave it vague, I could leave it vague, I could leave it. I could be profane, but won't you please keep it pristine? Some things fall apart, some things fall apart, some things fall, but everything we lost, back to me eventually. How can I want you a little more, a little more? How can I want you a little more, a little Cause I'll be on my knees, I'll be on my knees, I'll be on my begging, darling, please, stay with me. Stay with me. And I'll be making sparks, I'll be making sparks, I'll be making something in the dark, but what I need's a little seed. How can I want you a little more, a little more? How can I want you a little more, a little Days I don't wanna leave the house. It's gotten easy to be alone. I do the dishes and I fold my clothes, settle down. There's days I sleep with the windows up, even so damn cold. The idling engines and the drunks outside keep me calm. 'Cause hey mama, only fear silence somehow. Yeah, hey mama, so won't you just stick around for now? Think I'll lift my feet and I'll just float the shallow end of this world. 'Cause if I sink any deeper here, I won't return. Got tinnitus and a torn rotator cuff. Yeah, they bug me constantly. The fine edition list of injuries won't let me be. 'Cause hey mama, only fear silence somehow. Yeah, hey mama, so won't you just stick around for now? Yeah, hey mama, sometimes I just weave in and out. So I'll follow tail lights in the dead of the night, but I still haven't found the sound.
King Cardinal here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. I'm going to speak with Jonah now. Jonah Wisniewski, how you doing?
Good. How are
Yeah,
you doing?
Make you grab that microphone. So, are you originally from Colorado?
No, I'm from Maine originally, but I've been in Colorado since 2001.
Almost makes
So,
you
Yeah, it's been a while. It's pretty wild.
resident, huh? So, how did you find your way from Maine out to Colorado?
I think initially, like my family would come out here occasionally and we'd ski and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm pretty sure by like, I don't know, 14, we went on some ski trip and I was like, I'm definitely gonna move here. And I think ever since then it was like I already knew that was like when I applied to schools, I like was looking at Colorado schools. I just liked it a lot and I love it here still.
What did you study in college?
I got an anthropology degree. Yeah.
I feel for you because I almost did the same thing.
Yeah. I'm currently using, as you can see.
Yeah, it's not really a great way to make a living unless you want to be an archaeologist or something.
Right, yeah. I
Or
think
a
you kind of
teacher.
have to have like a master's too to even begin to do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just thought it was like enjoyable to study. So I wanted to like be in classes that I liked.
Yeah?
So that was the impetus for it.
Do you ever think about teaching?
No.
No.
Teaching anthropology.
That's about the only way to make any money.
Yeah, yeah. I teach guitar, so
Yeah.
that's one element of it.
Well, speaking of that, were you always into guitar growing up in Maine, or did you pick it up once you got out here?
I honestly bought a guitar in 2001 when I moved out here,
Mm-hmm.
kind of on a whim. And I think by like my next year, I just was like totally obsessed with it. And I think maybe within a year after that, I was like, this is all I ever want to do with my time. And so when I got out of school, I just was like focused on trying to make this a priority and spend time doing it. So,
Well, I was going to ask you, are you an anthropologist now, or are you just a straight musician?
no, I'm just a straight musician. Yeah, yeah. I've forgotten a lot of the stuff I learned in school.
Yeah.
So,
So, what were you listening to growing up, and what are you listening to now? What influences you?
I lucked out. I had like an older brother who introduced me to lots of music, and
What was he playing?
he played a little bit of bass. And he's like, my brother's like 6 years older than me, so I feel like he kind of like had that range where like in high school he knew a bunch of music that I didn't know about it, and then he kind of showed it to me. I was on this a couple months ago with you guys with somebody else, and I mentioned I'm a big Fish fan, which is a very big polarizing band for a lot of people.
Love them or hate them, yeah.
Yeah. Still,
Well, the
still
jam
like
band
it.
genre is so huge in Colorado.
Yeah, it is. But fan of that, and then, I mean, I feel like I've always listened to lots of stuff, and maybe the last more of my adult life, I've veered a lot more towards like folk and Americana and country music. I mean, I like a lot of funk music. I've always liked classical. I had like a big phase with like all the prog rock stuff, like Yes, and like
You're covering all bases there.
Frank Zappa was a big one at one point. Just
Are you playing in other bands? Obviously, I know at least one, but once you fill in the listeners-
yeah. I play with a bunch of different singer-songwriters. I play with my friend Jenny Shawhan. We were here a couple months ago. My friend Hunter Stone, my friend Brianna Strott, and then I do my own stuff occasionally. I have like a project called Other Worlds that isn't super active, but we actually have another record in the midst of happening right now. And then just kind of random stuff. Play with a bunch of different things, like I'll sub for people and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You're keeping yourself busy too, like
Trying,
all,
yeah.
Regular musicians. That's what they have to do. Well, I want to speak just a little bit with Jess back there. Jess Parsons on the keyboards. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, and I'm sure being a keyboardist, you're in demand too, right?
Turns out.
Yeah?
Turns out.
Playing with a lot of other bands in addition to King Cardinal.
Yeah.
Who are you playing with?
I have a project with Julie Davis called Blue Book.
Mm-hmm.
I play in the Still Tide. I play with Patrick Detlefs. I've recently been singing with Wes Watkins. So
Keeping
Yes,
busy.
busy.
Are you a full-time musician too?
I was, but not currently.
Uh-huh.
I do some wardrobe and like prop styling for photo shoots and video shoots.
Wow.
She also
Oh, and
sings
my
as
own.
herself.
I also sing as myself. That one's easy to forget.
As myself. So you're going to be outfitting the band here soon too, huh?
Yeah, they'll let me. They let me.
What were you listening? Always on keyboards growing up, or?
I feel like I started as a singer, and then, in high school, I got very annoyed with having to find people to play with me, so I just taught myself how to read chord charts.
Oh, wow.
And then played a little in church and whatnot growing up.
So no lessons, just self-taught, huh?
A little. When I briefly went to college,
Mm-hmm.
I took some lessons there. I grew up in a small town, so piano lessons.
Where?
I mean, I took them when I was really little, but it was sort of like sometimes there was someone who taught piano, and then sometimes there wasn't anyone, and so it was just sort of.
Hey, we were talking about this last night. You needed something to do with your hands while you were singing.
That's yeah, it's true. It's much more comfortable.
Where did you grow up?
In southwest Kansas,
Uh-huh.
a little town called Liberal, Kansas.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Liberal.
Okay.
And what brought you out here?
I had dropped out of college. I was driving around in a car and like playing music in like coffee shops. My older brother lived out here. He was going to college, and it was either like move out here or move back in with my parents. So I picked here,
Yeah,
and I've been here since then.
good alternative moving out here, right?
Yeah, much.
All right. Well, I'm going to go over to the drummer there, and Tate, I'm going to get your last name right here.
You got it.
Ignelsi?
Oh, yeah?
I got it.
You
All
got
right.
there.
All right. And Tate, are you from Colorado originally?
Yeah, I grew up in Boulder,
All right.
right down the way.
And I know you're playing with some other people, too, in addition to King Cardinal.
Yeah.
Who all are you playing with these days?
Playing with Heavy Diamond Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Burnett. Lillian, amazing songwriter. Fort Collins songwriter Elka, who's coming up. She's really great. I'm probably forgetting 10.
Yeah. And I probably should have asked all you guys this. When you're playing with 4 and 5 and 6 other artists in addition to who you're playing with, like say with King Cardinal here, how do you how do you network? How are you meeting these? I mean, I'm sure people listening and watching would like to know, how do I connect? How do I hook up with other musicians?
Everybody here just plays in everybody else's band. So
There's a lot of that. It's an incestuous.
Well, and I've heard that a
scene.
lot from
Yeah,
people, but
yeah.
that doesn't always necessarily explain how you
No,
get. Are
coming
you going
up-
to open jams? Are you
coming up, I feel like
online?
the way that I met everybody in Denver was I went to open mics like religiously, like multiple a
When you
week.
were really young,
Same.
or like
Like,
Yes,
I
open
think when I
moved to
mics.
first
town.
moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
same.
It's like
Okay.
I met Austin, and then Austin like.
yeah.
Is there a
introduced me to all his friends.
particular open mic or two that you guys would recommend for?
I don't really go to them
I haven't.
anymore.
It's been years. That was a long time ago.
I mean, like in music school in Denver, going to the jams, and that was mostly jazz.
Okay,
but a lot
getting
of
out and jamming
A lot
and-
of the buddies, ventured off into different projects that became more, non-jazz stuff, and then so that was a big one for me.
Hanging out with
just-
classmates and they
Yeah.
turn you on to
Yeah,
whoever's
kind of
playing.
getting more and more into different circles, doing different things, and
It is weird.
that's
'cause
what it
they
was for
do
me.
The cool open mic kind of like moves every couple months.
Yeah.
It'd be like the syntax is really cool. Now Mercury Cafe is really cool. Now nobody's going there. We're going to the Metal Arc. So like you just kind of gotta
Just maybe Google open mics in Denver or something, huh?
Go to.
I remember for me, I used to try to just go see local bands.
Yes.
I'd like see somebody's name a couple times, and then I'd be like, "Oh, they're playing a show. I'll go." And I just would try to like be at people's shows, and then either like introduce myself to the members, or there was always other musicians there. And I feel like at one point you started seeing people you recognized a lot at the same shows of different bands, and you're kind of like started to put it together.
Just go up and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
how
and
you
it
doing?
just- I
I
think
play
it was
too."
like, oh, people started to recognize this person from this other band. You just started to like kind of piece it all together.
That's probably
cool.
the biggest next step after open mics. is
Sure.
Just go to.
Go to shows.
Go to shows.
Support
Go to
Colorado
local shows
music.
as
Support
much as
live
possible.
music.
Yes.
That's our
Go
logo.
up
And
talk
Yes.
to people.
and play shows, book
Play shows.
opening,
Yeah.
gigs. Just put yourself
Yeah.
out there. It's nerve-wracking, but it's worth it.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks. Yeah. What do you want to play for us next?
This next one is called Runaway.
And after Runaway,
After Runaway is Kings.
Kings. Is this from the new release?
Yes. Most of this, all except the very last song, is going to be from the new release.
Great.
This is our dad rock song.
And that's going to be Landlines. Coming up, King Cardinal.
I'm good.
I can't tell you the day I started smoking again. You strip my memories as I'm just burning through this oxygen. You light me up, but then you put me out. Thought I heard one of your heartbeats, but it just don't beat loud. Put your bleeding down on the company dime. But it bears repeating, it's not your heart, it's just your pride. And you wrap me up, but oh, you squeeze too tight. I wouldn't doubt that you could love me, honey, you just don't love right. 'Cause I won't set myself on fire. stood up with bloody knees. I left my bike out in the street. In your arms I fell, now I came undone. Can't return you once you leave, 'cause we used to be kings, kings of the overpass. Yeah, we used to be kings, kings, and now we're fading fast. We're singing Q without the E. My parents' vodka on a pudding green. I wrote my manifesto. My best friends are always younger than you think. 'Cause we used to be kings, kings of the overpass. Yeah, we used to be kings, kings, kings. Now we're fading fast. Yeah, we used to be kings, kings, kings of the overpass. Yeah, we used to be kings, kings, kings. Now we're fading fast. Yeah, we're fading fast.
King Cardinal here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. All right. Yeah, those are. Having listened to your last album, this is kind of a little bit of a different direction. A little bit,
for sure.
a little bit more of a. Hate to say laid back because that's not a put down. It's just a little more laid back than the last album.
Yeah, well, one of the songs we didn't play is the rocker. That I figured might be a little much for this room. But yeah, it's definitely
I mean,
this record. I think has more of a like a 70s.
Did COVID have any effect on your
little bit,
guys'
but-
songwriting and what you're doing? And
We tracked a lot of these songs the May before COVID hit.
okay,
So a lot of it was already tracked, and then, or the initial tracking, and then we kind of like came in during COVID. The next album is way different sounding.
okay,
and that's
well, there you
very
go.
COVID.
no, and the songs are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They sound
Yeah,
great.
thank
I'm curious, Jess. How long have you? When were you added in with
I'm
King?
pretty new.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did that because the harmonies are really pretty, and it's a little bit. I guess that's maybe the thing that I'm getting from that you didn't have on the last album is the
Well, we
female
definitely
harmony.
had- no, we did. We had
Like,
Texana
right,
Denning
Texan, right.
on there. She has a total different texture and
Mm-hmm.
vibe. Yeah.
Little
But also,
s-
she's on Texas on this one a lot too. So.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet vibe. Well, we'll be hearing it all then. I
Yeah,
guess.
you'll be hearing
right.
everybody.
Well, before we go on a little bit, I'd like to make sure and thank the crew today. That Eric Delano and Dan Perez on the video, who always do a fantastic job for us, and Greg Douras and Colton Boening, Chrissy Pilley, Reed Goodwin, and Amer Israel. Thanks, guys, for the sound today. Everybody, it takes a village to do Live at Lunch, and we appreciate you guys so much. looking forward to your album release party at Globe Hall on the 26th of January. Is there a site or a place where you want fans to go to get the best information on you?
Yes, you can go to kingcardinal.com,
Mm-hmm.
or you can go to like our Instagram page. We're selling early bird tickets. We got like 50 tickets. If you get a ticket, you get a free CD with it.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, no fees. How about it?
And and looking forward to hearing the new album and of course the vinyl and not to rush things, but how soon after this do you think you're going to be doing the other album after it in the can?
I don't know. Probably maybe the summer we'll start releasing singles. Summer, fall ish.
Do you guys
Maybe
do the festival route much at all?
Locally festivals.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll do a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do festivals.
Yeah. as long as they're
what have
paying,
we-
you'll do them, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. What have we done recently? And we always do Four Max.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
did
Well,
Bohemian Nights a bunch of times.
the submission deadline's coming up here pretty quick.
Oh crap! Yeah, I gotta get. On
I think we're kind of like being the beginning of the year. We're like just maybe a little bit behind, but looking at the rest of the year as far as booking, we've just been putting so much energy into the album and this show. But yeah, we'll be playing this summer for sure.
Yeah, and we're trying to come up to Fort Collins soon. So
There you go.
hopefully, if some of these venues will respond to an email.
We're getting to be the new Music City USA, aren't we?
Fort Collins has a fantastic music scene and very supportive community and supportive like infrastructure. You know, with like the music district and Bohemian, and it's pretty fantastic.
Well, it's good to hear. And KRFC is always here to help support Colorado musicians, that's for sure. Is there anything that we didn't touch base on today that you guys would like to mention? Or did we get it all?
So just got the show. That's the big thing. And recommend people get tickets sooner than later.
Yeah, get tickets ASAP because it's definitely gonna sell out.
Yeah. All right. That's the. Well, we're ready for the last two songs. What would you
All
like to play for us?
This last one is the last song on Landlines.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna play an old standby, Gasoline. So if you've never heard us before, this is the song that
Made you famous.
that we gotta play for you.
Thanks for having King Cardinal here on KRC's Live at Lunch.
Just give us your name and one thing about you. I haven't seen a smile on a face for so long. But I can't hear another story I haven't heard before. But I can't sing another chorus, every song is a bore. So I'm making them break for the door, 'cause I'm coming. Well, get me out of this town, 'cause I'm breaking, get me out of this town, 'cause I'm something worth saving, get me out of this town. Oh, 'cause I've been working on this for years, and this is my long goodbye. We're just working to be drinking, but the drinks ain't that strong. You're not getting any younger, and my looks are gone. When even the street lights, they flicker off when I pass by. I got a room in the back of my house where we can kill time. So I'm making a break for the door, 'cause I'm coming. Get me out of this town, 'cause I'm breaking, get me out of this town, 'cause I'm something worth saving. Get me out of this town. Oh, 'cause I've been working on this for years, and this is my lone goodbye.
Thank you, King Cardinal, for appearing today here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. I'd like to remind all our listeners and viewers that you can always go to KRFC's RadioVision YouTube channel, where we have all past, present, and, of course, future to come KRFC's Live at Lunch episodes. You can also subscribe very easily when you're there on the channel, and it'll give you a weekly update of who will be appearing on Live at Lunch. And you can always go back and watch your favorite shows anytime you'd like.
Poor old Matthew, stuck changing lanes, stuck lighting matches and playing games. Dirty couches, dirty sinks, and used up friends that pour the strongest drinks. But where you going? Gonna be. But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. We'll take a train to Nashville, find a Bible there. Looks just like the last one, except you're older here. Find a guy divided, it isn't wasted time. We'll take you down to Charleston, yeah, I'll take your mind. But where you going? Who you're gonna be? But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. that you'll make it count. But where you going? You're gonna be. But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Yeah, if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.